Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this one's going to be my thoughts on the state of play that's been shown for a while after May of 2021. So, of course, in the past, I kind of give my thoughts on the state of play, and you kind of notice that there have been lots of state of play, but I haven't given my thoughts about it. And the reason really is even so that I like Sony console. I know sometimes Sony's being a prick, but I do like to build up my trophy. I know, just weird, but that's what I like to do on my PlayStation. But they have been showcasing a lot of games such as Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Zero Horizon Dawn Forbidden West. And of course, just recently on July of 2021, they did a state of play again. So for some probably wondering how come you didn't give any thoughts about that. To some extent, really, even so they were good games, some of them I just kind of felt like, you know what, I didn't really feel like giving my thoughts about it. But you know what, why not? I'll give my quick thoughts on various state of play in this one video. So it's gonna be quick, so again, I'm not gonna go in depth, but I'm gonna give my thoughts, and probably it's gonna be just simple and basic there. It's probably gonna be the same as what other people said. So with that said, first, the Ratchet and Clank state of play, they actually showed the game. Of course, in that state of play also showed some indie game. One that's sort of interesting to me to some extent, but I don't really play it. It's finally Among Us on the PlayStation console. So, but I think that's like a PC game that started popular. There's a lot of history about it. So if you want to know, Week is probably your friend there. And then there's another game. It's a first-person diving game. Popular, again, not my cup of tea. So, of course, Ratchet and Clank showcase what it looks like. It's pretty good. I mean, it's good for the PS5 game. I know some people probably say, I want to play this on a PS4 because I can't find a PS5 or afford or whatever. This is one of the situations where if you do a cross generation, then it's going to get compromised. So it is what it is. A lot of people did say that it's good. It's really meant for the PlayStation 5. So when I saw the showcase demo, I said, yeah, pretty good there. So eventually in the long run, I'll probably get it. But right now, like, you know, I got too many games there. So moving on is Zero Horizon Dawn Forbidden West, the sequel to, of course, the same title. They showed the gameplay. They even some weird thing they did, like they started the stream like early in the morning, 7 a.m. Pacific time in my area. It's just, and all they did was they just showed like the environment. I mean, yeah, good. And of course, this game is cross-gen, so there's a compromise there. And then finally, I think 2 p.m. Pacific, they finally show where the game goes. Yeah, it's much improvement than the original game. I have to finish it, so it is basically just a sequel with new stuff. Again, it's not going to come out, I think, late 2021 from what I heard. So, again, nothing much to say about that one. So, this one's going to be a little tricky. It's the recent one on July of 2021. So, the main showcase for this one is Deadloop. And yes, it is a Bethesda game. But credit to Phil Spencer. Respectable. And he did say that he's going to honor a lot of the deals that they did prior to purchasing. So Deadloop, believe it or not, is a Sony exclusive title. Can it go to the Series XS? Sure. But the bottom line for me is I have no interest. I looked at it, saw the gameplay, first person, you know, I'm out there. So that game for me is... But they did show some interesting indie full game that I say, yeah, why not? So of course, Sega's Lost Judgment, they show more about it. It's sort of the same trailer that they showed before with the Sega Lost Judgment presentation. Of course, English dub, global release, awesome there. And of course, another one is Demon Slayer, a Shonen Jump anime, manga franchise. I saw the series, pretty good. On Funimation, if you have that app, you can watch it on English dub, the movie Mugen Train. And the best part for this one, I saw the trailer, is English dub. So I gotta give props to Sega for actually having English dub on this game. I'm looking at you there, Namco Bandai, Tecmo Koei. Pathetic there. So, surprise, respect for Sega, even so they're kind of like having profit problem from what I understand, but a different story there. So, the interesting part about the State of Play on July of 2021 is new IP. They may not be as good as Nintendo, but at least Sony platform, it's probably going to be multi-platform. They got variety game, new game. And of course, if you remember the Wii U, oh my god, Nintendo could not even do one single new IP in that console. It was embarrassing, really, to tell you the truth. That's how bad the Wii U is. But granted, Nintendo games there. So Sony games, well, I don't know if some of them are Sony published game, but the bottom line is they had some interesting one there. Like there's Arena Legend, which is a arena fighting game, but it's also battle royale. Again, whatever, cool. Seafood, they could have showed more about it, got delayed to 2022. I did give my thoughts about it. Apparently, one of the mechanic is when you die, you age, and then again, you age. So I guess age comes wisdom, something like that there. Yeah, what else did they show there? Well, the problem really much is that even so that they do have new IP, there's really nothing interesting to me to some extent. I mean, it is what it is. Well, at least one thing they did show from Sony, Death Stranding Director's Cut. So apparently they're gonna have some new quality of life, new improvement, new stuff. Apparently some new mission, and it's gonna be on the PS5 exclusively. However, you can actually upgrade from a PS4 version to a PS5, $10 more. I can understand that because to some extent, you're probably paying for the Director Cut DLC fee. Just saying there, I mean, they got content that's not on the PS4 version, better frame rate, better quality of life. So, I mean, same goes with Ghost of Tsushima. Might as well give my thoughts about that one. The new island performance. Yeah, it's kind of shady, excuse the language, for the upgrade. But to some extent, you can understand that partial of that is, it is kind of like DLC. I mean, it's not like integrate. I mean, yeah, integrate. If you have the PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, if you transfer to the PS5, it's free, but integrate is $20 DLC. But if you buy the game itself, then it's free. But like I said, this is Sony, not Nintendo. So if you wait a long time, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Final Fantasy VII Remake integrate. If you wait for a long time, they will go down in price. You probably don't even need to do an upgrade. You just say, hey, look, that gives $20 in 2024. I know that's long, but whatever. There you go. So, nothing much about it. So, yeah, those are my quick thoughts on various State of Play. Like I said, I'm not going detail about this one. Not in depth. To some extent, cool. Some of the games they showed, I'm not sort of interested. And probably I'm in the... probably just not in the mood to really like give a lot of thoughts on Sony stuff because, you know, there's sometimes being a prick, but that's a different story there. So there you go, my quick thoughts of the State of Play, various ones. Let's see what's the next one is. Maybe if it's more interesting, I'll give my thought, but so far, most of them are just for me, it's like, yeah, it is what it is, cool. I mean, compared to the Nintendo Direct, I'm sorry, I know. Hey, I'm an old fogey, I grew up with Nintendo, so you kind of get it there. So with that, I'll see you guys later.